Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation here. It is Wednesday, July the 10th. The first reading is from the prophet Hosea. Israel is a luxuriant vine that yields its fruit. The more his fruit increased, the more altars he built. As his country improved, he improved his pillars. Their heart is false. Now they must bear their guilt. The Lord will break down their altars and destroy their pillars. And they go on to say with their arrogance, for now they will say, we have no king, for we do not fear the Lord and a king. What should he do for us? Samaria's king shall perish like a chip on the face of the waters. So, Israel is going down. This is the northern kingdom. They, as soon as they broke away from the southern kingdom, and I'm not saying that was without any reason, because I get all the Oams mixed up. Solomon's son, I believe it was Jeroboam, was a moron. He was an idiot. He overtaxed the people. He caused them to rebel. He ignored his elders and listened to his young brat friends who had no experience, no wisdom, no acquired wisdom. And he split the kingdom. And, God would have even then blessed this separation if it had been for a time, or if the person who led them astray, Rehoboam, I think it's Jeroboam, who led them astray, had not built this false sanctuary. So Israel's going down. It'll take a while, but it's going down. They're going to play with the big powers of the world. They're going to find out they are nothing. They are nothing. It is God who protects them and holds them up high in order that they can draw the nations to himself. But without God's protection, they're nothing. And they're going to be wiped out. So this is what happens with us. We think we're so cocky sometimes, so arrogant and proud. We're nothing in a way. We do mean everything, don't get me wrong, because Jesus Christ died for us. But we are not sometimes what our puffed up ego thinks that we are. That's why we need to pray for humility, humility, humility. Look for occasions to serve. Let God exalt us rather than exalt ourselves. Okay, over to the gospel. Jesus summoned his 12 disciples and gave them authority over unclean spirits to cast them out and to cure every disease and every sickness. These are the names of the 12 apostles, and then he names all of them. Okay, so the main thing I want to highlight here, first of all, he gives them authority over unclean spirits, the demons. Jesus gives authority to these 12 over the demons, over angelic spirits, wicked, sinful, fallen, in hell, angelic spirits, who are extraordinarily powerful beings. These mere creatures are given authority over them. So are you and I, in a way. We should not underestimate this. And I don't mean we go around doing exorcisms, which is really stupid. It's not only stupid, but it's extraordinarily dangerous to try one without the proper authorization from a bishop. It must come from proper authority. That's clearly laid out in the Acts of the Apostles when these Jewish exorcists try to exorcise somebody, and they say, we know this one and we know that. We know Paul. We don't know you. And they attack this guy, this Jewish exorcist who's trying to exorcise them. So what it does mean, though, if we are in the state of grace, this is what's critical, we're in the state of grace, or we're desiring to be in the state of grace, the demon has little to no authority. Little, I mean, because if we desire to be in the state of grace, we are in the state of mortal sin, like we got to get off our butt and go to confession, right? You can't remain in that state because the devil has you in a way that he cannot touch the person in the state of grace. He can tempt you, he can tempt me, but he doesn't own us in a way. He cannot force anybody into committing sin. And that's something that you and I need to be aware of. Our use of holy water, the powerful sacramentals, the devil takes flight at these things, wearing a scapular, praying the rosary. He hates the rosary, and he hates holy water. Use them all the time. The St. Michael shorter version prayer, say it many times. Your guardian angel prayer. Even reading sacred scripture, receiving the other sacraments, powerful powerful weapons against the evil one. So you and I also have this powerful ability to keep the devil not only at bay, to keep him the heck out of our radius, as long as we are close to Jesus, as long as we are in the state of grace, and we're striving to cultivate that on a deeper and deeper level each and every day. Remember this. God bless you.